Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Finally got some summer here. Holy cow, it sucked here in the last while. Rain, snow. You guys missed I didn't even shoot anything because I was so friggin' busy with the snow, but the snow was just stupid here. We had a layer of ice. We had 3 inches of like ice pellet things, and then another layer of ice, and then it froze. It sucked. I have never seen snow so stupid like that, and it sucked. So anyways, it took me 2.5 days with the blade and loader bucket to clear the roads back there, and then 3 days after that it all melted. Well, a little longer than that, but the 5th day was pretty much gone. Holy friggin' crap, I have never seen that. And yesterday we had a windstorm like I have never seen here. Holy cow, the wind was ridiculous, tearing off like people's shingles. Our house is okay. Around town there's people with like our neighbor even, because like our roof goes this way, the wind was coming this way, but her house goes that way, so she was getting all the wind directed right at her shingles, and it tore a lot of hers off. But wow, I see a tree up there that's maybe kind of leaning. That's not kind of good. It's leaning towards the hydro lines up here, electric line thingies, the high tension lines. This guy right here, it was standing up here more, so should maybe whip over there and have a look at that. But anyways, what can we do? So anyways, today we're working on Junior's bike. Junior's been riding around here quite a bit, making a pretty good mess in my driveway. So he's got a few things wrong with his bike. Show me your leg. You wiped out on the jump because it was all mushy. And yeah, at least you had your helmet on, but didn't do much for your leg, did it? So yeah, what happened on this little jump over here, we refaced it, and I guess, and he's like, you know, it just rained and it was all slimy, and he just had to go for a ride, and he kind of bailed and crashed here somewhere, wasn't it?
I came down here and then my back tire just slid right out because there's like no tread on my back tire anymore.
Well, that's because you're doing wheelies on the road.
Maybe.
Driving on the road hard on it. So yeah, and then this is this little turn thing here, so he's kind of I have to rake that back smooth again for me. Looks like it's all laying out here. So it is. It's all mushy right now though, and pretty wet and sloppy because this was full of water from yesterday too. But yeah, that rain or wind, oh my goodness, I have never seen wind like that. These trees were literally like doing like this. It was just ridiculous. Lost one big one off a big cedar back there, took out 2 monuments. We got that all cleaned up this morning. This is Saturday. Got that all cleaned up this morning, and the monument's back up. The guy was able to come down for me. So, and way at the very far back, I lost another chunk that was just kind of leaning on real thick old stone, but that was about the damage and just sticks. But man, I have been fighting back here with sticks this year. So today would have been 1, 2, 3, 4th time I've been out and around the whole entire cemetery picking up sticks. Normally I do it once. Through the winter you get some droppage and foliage and stuff. This year's been 4 times. One, we had an ice storm, knocked a bunch of stuff down. But a week after that we had another ice storm, knocked a bunch of stuff down. The tree guys have actually been in doing some limbing up in the tree, but not really cleaning it up too well, so I'm cleaning up after them. So every tree that they've been to, I'm raking up all their mess. They're not leaving like big branches and stuff, but just sticks, you know, it just doesn't look good. And then this great big windstorm knocked a whole bunch more crap down, cleaning up after that, so holy cow. But anyways, today we're not talking about wind anymore, we're not talking about storms, it's just drove me nuts. And we're gonna look at Junior's bike here. So let's get the shed going. Get her open, get her on a stand. We've had a lot of problem with our door and the frost heaving and the little latch. Dewey here not wanting to latch. It should be okay now, but this was like up here. It was like another hole higher, so it lifted, I guess, this corner, and it just kind of, or something lifted here, and it, oh man, nightmare, but it should be all right now. We haven't done much in the shed here just because of the weather. The weather here has just been stupid. We did have that out one night, touring around, and it does need some work. We're going to get to that sometime soon if we can get parts for it still. I was actually out in a little toot on it, and it grabbed the little circlip key guy that goes on the clutch there, and it got all jammed in the frickin' chain, and it was all wound around, and it come off the sprockets. So there's definitely a problem with this part of the chain. It's like all bent and crappy, and you can see how it it's all right here, but then as soon as you come around, it's like it's wanting to like kick it off. So we got to do some work on it. I believe it needs a new clutch too. It's hurting pretty good. Probably a new sprocket. I don't know. Maybe the sprocket's still fine, but she needs some TLC here and there. Could do with maybe another. That's a bit of play there. I don't think that's very good, but I don't think the bearings are really that bad. But it just needs another washer in behind. So, but anyways, that's not what we're doing today. We're gonna look at Junior's bike. He's got a bit of a problem here. He's jumping her too much, and it's blowing a seal, I guess, out of this shock, and that's the brake caliper side, of course, too. So it's leaked all the juicy stuff down onto his brake system here, so that's not good. But now he's got a flattened tire anyway, so we got to take her all off and have a look at it and see what we can do. It's probably needing pads anyways. I know the rears are, because someone drives her through the crappy stuff and water and stuff, right?
Not my fault that they put drum brakes on her.
Yeah, these drum brakes aren't the greatest, so, and that's all like seized up, and wow, that's really bad. Not so good. So yeah, a lot of hard miles on her, eh? Juicing it and wheelies and holy jeez.
There's been a lot of riding on this bike.
A lot of riding. So let's get the old stand out. Hang on. Should go down. That should be good. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, pick that kickstand up. Okay. Hopefully we're somewhat squarish there. That should be good enough. That's sitting right on there. It's not tremendous, but should be able to get us to get the front stuff off of here. That's actually really kind of not wore out, but it sure moves easy. Okay, so what do we gotta do? We gotta need ooh, this is gonna be fun. I put a tube in this once for him already, and it looks like it needs another one. And we're gonna have a look at brakes. Front brakes, I see they're probably getting down a bit because the fluid level is getting pretty low in there too, so I imagine they're getting kind of wore out a bit. But so we need a great big mother of a socket. I don't know if we have one. Did you put the right end on that? Yeah, bigger. Probably an 18 or something, sort of like that. I'm not really 100% sure. Well, we're gonna have to pin this door open here because it's getting warm in here already. Whew. So I still haven't heard from my spray foam guy, so I don't know what's going on with that. You know, he's maybe getting busy and he's more interested in doing houses and stuff for people to make the big bucks rather than a little job like this, right? Which would probably take him half an hour to done, you know, but it's more setup for him, I guess, and cleaning and crap and stuff, and it's more of a pain in the rear end, right? So but anyways, let's get you on the tripod here and we'll start tearing this wheel off. Okay, let's see if we can get this off of here. You want to do this part, or do you want to hold this side? Because it's going to spin. We have to have two guys on it. So if you want to hold that one, let's see if I can unspin this one. Can you wait?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my elbow snapping. Holy mother, who put that on? I might have to use the boot. You ready?
Yeah.
My goodness, it wasn't coming off on you, Dill. Why is it gonna come off on you?
Apparently not.
Yeah. Is that moving? Oh, good, it's moving. Should just pull right out. Yeah. Watch your toolbox. Okay. Might jack this up a little more here. Oh, there's your spacers. Okay. That's good. So let's just put that off to the side. Did you grab a little spacer guy? Yeah. It's supposed to stay in there. We know there's a problem with that too, but I don't think I've got tire irons up here to look after that. So my question is, how are these brake pads looking here? Well, there's lots of grass in them. I'm not sure how these come off really.
I think that's hooked into there or something.
Yeah, we gotta take this caliper off, I guess. Which is... Oh, boy, these are confusing. Where the heck's the... Well, that takes the whole thing off.
Yeah.
At least it's still moving, that's good. Get I'm greasy again. Greasy. Okay, so... Yeah, you definitely need pads.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a pin. Looks like we gotta take this pin out of here. Can you find me a slotted screwdriver up there, please? Okay, so that pin and I guess maybe the bolts too. That's kind of screwed in here. That's kind of a weird design. But yeah, so his shock has leaked up here. Yeah, I'm gonna need a towel too, grainy. It's definitely leaked out of the shock here. Yep, she's all wet and gooey. Too much jumping, Dilly.
Yeah.
Too much jumping. Yeah. Hang on a sec. Alright. Needin brake pads, eh? Now, I'm not 100% sure. There's a pin that goes through that the pads are sitting on, and then I can't really see. They kind of go up in, and I've got to take this whole thing off, but I really don't want to break the banjo fitting here. So we'll have to do it dangly maybe, but where did that other small toolbox go? We're gonna need to put this guy back. Yeah. It's probably a 12 mil. Am I right? Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good, huh? Okay, so I need, where did that other socket wrench go you had? Where did that socket come from? From this kit? Yeah, throw everything back where she come from so I know everything is. Holy shnikes! These are actually probably Loctited. Oops. I'm kind of imagining that though for this shock they'll say, oh no, we don't rebuild those, just buy a whole new one.
Yeah.
For like $400 probably. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. drive it without shock oil in it. Maybe that's hard on it. I don't know. My goodness, those are on good and tight. 4,000 foot-pounds. First time we've had to put pads on it, so you know what, that's really not too bad. He's put a lot of miles to it.
Well, I think I've had this bike for...
They were Loctited too. Well, I got arms of Steel maybe. That was red Loctite too. You technically should have had to heat that to get those off to melt it again. Arms of steel. That's why you got no brakes, Dilly, because it's all covered in goo.
Yeah. There's like no brake pad left.
Not much for pads left. Now, this looks like it's gonna be, oh, not too bad. Get you guys up a little bit, sorry about that. So these are some small little pieces, we better not lose. Oh, for cornflakes, that was just a cap. There's a Allen key inside. Do we have Allen? Oh, we got Allen keys even in this kit. Sweet. Maybe a metric, I would imagine. Just grab them down there and we'll see what it'll take. Yeah, because there's a pin holding these on, and I think these ones just kind of go into the groove of the calipers. So now, what size is that feller? Not too big, and this one's probably too small. Maybe all right. I think that'll work. Gotta do brakes on the Toyota sometime soon too. Needs new front pads and rotors. Rock Auto. It's amazing. Stuff comes from the States and it's cheaper than I can get it in Canada here. Okay, now this is gonna probably be fairly tight. So they wanted, with the tax, for a set of pads. Now this is OEM Toyota stuff. For a set of pads and rotors, they wanted just a little bit under $400. I got them shipped to my house, shipping included, from Rock Auto for under $200. It's ridiculous. You don't got much left there. There's still a hair bit, but not much.
Nope.
So we'll have to get a new set of pads. And the pads I got from Rock Auto were Akabonos as well. They're supposed to be one of the best brake pads in the world. So, and then just AC Delco Dewey's. Oh, there's a part number on it. Sweet. NKX16FF. Probably both the same. That wouldn't make sense, but why would they make it easy? NKX16FF. Sweet. But wait a minute, what's going on here? NKX16FF. Okay, one's a lefty, one's a righty, I guess. So. Okay, well that's good. We'll have to get a spray bottle of brake clean to get all this cleaned up here again when we get the new pads and stuff. We probably could push the pistons back in, but I doubt by hand I could do that. I don't think I've got a pair of channel locks in here to do that with. Dual piston too though, eh? That's pretty sweet. Dual piston, but yeah, that needs a good clean up. Now, tire wise, I don't know if I've got the proper tools to do that here. 70 by 100 by 17, so we're gonna have to get a tube. Maybe we'll go over to the place tomorrow and get a tube. Shock here, I don't know what to do with that. Like I say, they'd probably be like, oh no, we don't rebuild those, just buy a new one. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah. So that's the one that's been.
This is the leaky guy, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, that's darn near probably all we can get into today. I think the disc on that brake is probably fine. Just needs cleaned up too. It's got the gook in it here from that too. So watch the thing go fall out. Ugh. Let's put that Where did that axle go that we took out, the big long bar? Put that back together maybe with that guy so we know where he is. And the nuts here. There's a nut so it stays all together. And I'll take these in. Maybe I'll order some of these just online. There was many different ones for this, so yeah, I don't really want to tear apart the rear right now. We'll leave that alone for now, but yeah, those are probably due. I'd say you did pretty good. Lots of braking done on those, so there we go. We know what we need anyway, so I'm not too sure like I say about this, but lots of fun. Yeah, there wasn't much left on those. Maybe maybe a couple of millimeters at the most, but you might have got a little more braking out of those yet, but you know what, we got to do the tire anyway, so we might as well put brakes on it too. Anywho, not much else happening here, just been busy, of course, working back there. Grass is getting green and starting to grow, you know, like grass is green and growing, so which is a good thing, but this time of year it sucks because it grows so fast. You know, you cut it today and tomorrow it needs cut again, kind of thing, right? So you get kind of kiboshed by that, but oh well, it's all right. I don't mind. I don't know if I like snow better or grass better. You know, snow can do the same thing to you too. It'll all of a sudden, you know, get her done, and then by 10 o'clock it's got another dump of snow, and you got to go out and do it again. So at least the grass is done for the day, right? So maybe grass is better, but. Anyways, so yeah, we'll get some parts, figure out what we're gonna do, get a tube. Oh, hold on, Dale, I gotta get a size of that tire. You got your Dewey on you? Take a picture of the tire size? Okay, gotta do that. But anyways, yeah, holy cow, there's shingle material here, and it's probably off this rotten old shed back here, but oh, the neighbor's house, oh man. She's not home either. They're away for a little while, so you know, not much I can do about it. So if I go up there and try to help her fix her roof, I fall off, then it doesn't look too good, right? So okay, we got to get a tire size here. Oh, a little update for you is on Mayor Williams' tractor, Mayor Orangeville. He had the gas tank down to a place to get it recoated on the inside, cleaned up, recoated, and got it home. Blah blah blah. It needs painted on the outside. He said he looked in it the other day and it was like spots of rust in it already, so he's not too happy. So I don't know what he's doing with that. He should have just really bought a new tank, but that's all right. He got her coated, and I guess he'll have to maybe run it back to them and say this is crap. But yeah, so it's still sitting there. But I got it off the trailer. It was on the trailer, but I had to use my trailer for moving other stuff, so I had to roll it off. So I want to actually get it hooked to something and pull it back maybe a little further there, but I just haven't done that yet. So lots of motorcycles today, Dill. Yeah, we had the slingshot out, but I still haven't. Oh crap, I forgot to put these keys. That's okay. Anyways, yeah, so I haven't put the battery in my motorcycle yet, and probably should, but I just don't feel like it. I've been doing all this raking lately, you know, and I'm just wore out and so freaking tired and sore. I just don't feel like really doing much of anything. So, but anyways, we're gonna call her a day. We'll get some parts, some of these things ordered in, get that back together, I guess, get her cleaned up, and see what to do about that shock too. I'll talk to the dealer maybe about it and see if they can just order another one or what for it. I don't know. So, but anyways, catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and have yourselves a good day.